Hiya.
Morning.
Morning.
Day 101.
Day 101. Beautiful morning. I don't know if you can remember yesterday I was telling you at Port Clinton, the descent was one of the hardest descents on the entire trail so far.
Yeah, our feet really hurt by the end of that descent, didn't they?
Oh, wow. And we spoke with a guy last night. We walked into Hamburg, wasn't sure where the motel was. And as we've been telling you all along throughout the US, the guy walked us over half a mile in the direction of the motel. We stayed at the Microtel. They told us they only had 2 rooms left, but 2 sets of hikers walked in.
And there were smoking rooms.
Smoking rooms in this day and age. I don't understand it.
It wasn't that bad when we were in there. Just
no, but the whole
hotel,
the floor, floor smelt of smoke. Anyway, that's a bit of a gripe, but
we had a good sleep. Had a shower this morning.
Yeah, we did. Nice meal last night. Really, really good. And the girl was so impressed with us doing it for charity.
Yeah, she gave
us a 10% discount. Yeah. Again, it's just been brilliant. Now, I don't know if we've mentioned it to you before, but we both wear Keen hiking boots. They did 400 miles in Britain last year before we started off here. And I've got to tell you, we're over 1,200 miles in. Now, I'm just going to show you the worst thing about Alison's is at the moment, she's had that bit of repair on the side. My boots, I'm not going to show you, but take it from me, apart from a bit of stitching coming undone, which I've glued, they still look brand new, the soles, everything. Now, when we were at Harper's Ferry, I emailed Keen, and I said, hi, we're both through hikers, we're both wearing your Keen Durand, the leather boot. Nothing wrong with the boots, but our insoles are wearing. Is there anything you can do? Can you help us? So customer services at Keen, if you're watching, I wasn't anticipating you directing me to a page for a set of insoles for $50, right? Plus probably your packaging and your state tax. So our boots were $100 and you wanted $50 plus. No, oh, you know, 80 through hikers. We talk about your boots, don't we?
Yeah,
to
all the
everybody.
Time. They're brilliant.
By the time we was in early Virginia, people were on their second pair, right? So last night at Walmart, we were recommended Dr. Scholl Workman's insoles gel, $9 each. I've got them in today.
And they're like a new pair of boots.
They are like brand new boots.
They're so soft, and so hopefully they'll cushion the blow when we're walking through the rocks.
Don't get us wrong, we're not scrimping and scraping. My cousin Craig in Tennessee, we have 2 brand new pair of Keen boots waiting there. But my boots aren't falling apart. Sorry, I'm not keeping you up.
Sorry.
So that's just another thing. Just $50 for a pair of insoles. And do you know something? These have got breathable holes in them. We've kept the Keen ones for the time being, just in case we didn't like these. But anyway, we're back up in the rocks. We're looking now Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, down to Wind Gap.
Yeah.
Wind Gap. I think we've got enough food at the moment for Vermont. And the one thing we had today was this climb out of Port Clinton.
Which we've just done.
Yeah, with switchbacks. So it was still tough, but a lot better than the descent coming the other side. It's a beautiful morning, a bit of a cool breeze.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to worry a little bit that your sun is starting to come out, and we've still got plenty of rocks to go. And it's going to be time for rattlesnakes soon. So, Alison, lead the way. So guys, out of the fun now and back into true Pennsylvania. Was it the Pinnacle, Alison, we're heading to? So this is a proper rock system today. But it's a gorgeous day and there's quite a few people up here to say it's a Friday.
I don't know if stores have finished that day.
I don't know. But this is the train that we're following. And there's the white blaze there on the tree. Bless you. So the good news is, there's so many people up here today. Hopefully they'll frighten the rattlesnakes away.
There's quite a cool breeze actually, so I'm not sure if it's from there.
Probably not. And then through there, and if you see on the trail there, it's a bit of a...
there's some grass.
Grass. There's some grass.
Go on. Go through.
Oh. Alison thinks we're at home. Oi! Nope, this time. Can you not tell the pack's heavy? So here we are. It would be so embarrassing if I fell. Well, it wouldn't, because it'd get deleted. Like all the others that I did. Not really. So right, we're up over the rock. Now the grass was to the left, and there's actually a building, so I don't know what it is at the moment. But we'll carry on walking through, and we'll probably show you. This is 30 seconds later, and it's through that direction. But guys, a couple of guys I work with back at home, Darren and Gary. We sit and we have some lunch sometimes in like the worst conditions ever. So for you two guys back in Nottingham, yeah, Alison,
sitting in your van.
Yeah, you're sitting in your van. I'm just going to show you lunch for us today. And this is why I've loved Pennsylvania so much. Are you ready, boys? I'll show you the rocks. So this is where we're going to sit today. I'm going to put my sun hat on. And do you know what, Alison? Really, it's so flat, isn't it? Compared to what we've seen. It's not, because you know what? They're big through there, and I don't know if you can see the white spots in that mountain. Yeah, that's all rock. And as you can see, where are we? Down there, look at that. All the way through there. Tons and tons of rock, but beautiful. What a day. It's absolutely magnificent. The weather. And we're up here on this top. I've got to say, I've eaten in worse places. Have you? I think, to be honest, we could get towels down on here, get some sun cream on, and lie here the rest of the day. Wow, that's a heck of a way down. But wow, what a stunning, absolutely stunning position. So, I could stay and bore you all day, but I'm going to have something to eat. It's 6 o'clock, end of the day. We're in this lovely campsite. Little fire going, bit of smoke to keep the mozzies away. Tented over there. Poles are there. Let's see if we can do this.
Socks are drying.
Yeah, they certainly are. Just show you above me. Sun's still coming through there. 15 miles today. Pretty straightforward, although my feet hurt. I don't know if I've mentioned that now. I'm sounding like a old record player. How are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Eating my chicken pasta, which is my one delight of the day, which is a ready meal, Prego meal. It's the heaviest meal, so it has to be eaten first on the first day because it's so heavy, but it's the one luxury. We've got some pita crackers, some chili peanuts, and a huge, great big bag of food that we're carrying with us all the time, but we have to.
Yeah, we are. Hike just coming in. Yeah.
We've got the commenting on the fire.
So yeah, been alright, the day.
Yeah.
Good for you where we have lunch.
We just want to also, while we're talking, just say thank you to everybody who's commented on our YouTube page. We're sorry we haven't replied to all of you yet. It's time. And when we get a Wi-Fi, we try to update with the YouTube videos, but it's not necessarily also then having time to say thank you to everybody who's commented. So we do try and read them all. Well, we do read them all. And we will get round to commenting and answering your questions.
We do put a thumbs up to people.
Yeah.
But, go on, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, we do, you know, want to answer your questions if you have any. But yeah, Walking with Wounded is the charity, and pretty sure we're doing them proud at the moment.
Hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I know it seems a long way off, but our next zero, which means we'll walk into town regardless of miles, take the date and the following date, for people who's not quite sure, is Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Now people might think, oh my God, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, New York. Do you know what? It's about 3 weeks away. So we're going to spend some time there, and all you guys that comment to us and give us advice or ask questions, we're going to spend some time there answering anybody who make a remark, you know, or ask a question. So we're going to get some time in, and we're going to spend a good morning sorting these questions out.
Yeah.
And replying to some of you who are offering to help. Oh yeah. As I've said to you once before, I'd like to stay and talk, but I've got food to eat.
You've got food to eat, you're right.
So we'll see you in the morning.
Morning, day 102.
Morning.
So the last video you saw, nice little campfire, all alone, big nice little camp spot. 10 minutes later, into our beds, we're just like laying there snoozing, and well, this is take 2 because the first take was Simon swore.
Hey! In come the scouts, about 15 of them, chopped down every tree around us in the wood, smashing tree trunks at 9 o'clock off. So in the end,
Well,
Alison went
9
outside.
o'clock, I got out of the tent and I did say, excuse me guys, can you keep the noise down, it's 9 o'clock.
I seriously,
Didn't make no difference,
seriously,
sorry.
in 102 days, it was as if our tent wasn't there.
Yeah.
They were walking
So
around the tent.
disrespectful.
Yeah, oh yes, all were talking at the top of the voice, and now it's raining.
So disrespectful.
Never had an ounce of respect, not even being disrespectful. It was though we weren't there. So we was lying, and as the daylight was falling, I was looking up, watching the fly, and I was watching the bits of black ash flake onto the tent. So I could feel the thermometer rising, and I thought, I'm going to go out there in a minute, and I'm going to say, you burn a hole in this fly, one of you will be coughing up $400 today.
But there were adults there.
Yeah,
and
adults,
I just
as
can't
old as me.
understand why the adults didn't say to the kids, you know, just keep the noise down a bit.
They were trekking around in the woods for every piece of tree trunk. And I'm talking tree trunks, branches, but thicker than your forearm and your bicep. Smashing them off the rocks to put on the fire. The fire crackling away. It was like, if it was England, you'd have thought it was Guy Fawkes night. But it's the talking. It's the talking so loud. They've got absolutely no respect whatsoever.
But it's the first day out of 102 that's happened to us. I just hope that it doesn't happen much more, because obviously kids may break up from school.
I don't blame the kids.
No, kids,
I don't blame the kids.
Kids must have enjoyed themselves, but
Yeah.
anyway.
But, you know, they had about at least 5 adults and 3 in their 40s to 50s.
Yeah.
Just did nothing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Anyway.
we got to sleep about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Once it stopped,
Woke up with them talking at 6 o'clock this morning.
yeah, which wasn't a problem. But then it also was, it was
It's
raining.
raining, so we had breakfast in the tent.
We had breakfast in the tent. But they did offer us breakfast this morning, by the way. So everything was good this morning. We said good morning, but it's just, it's great finishing your, no disrespect, finishing your 95 yesterday, meeting the guys and coming out for a weekend camping. And yes, you have to put up with it, and we're not disputing that. But it's a bit difficult when you've walked all day in the heat, and you pick a campsite, and there was absolutely nobody here. The downside was it was only 0.5 from the road.
Right, yeah.
Whereas tonight we'll definitely be alone, because it's 17 miles from here. These guys are going to the Allentown
I think that's what I heard them say.
shelter. We're going to the one after. They got up this morning, and they're all a decent bunch of kids. So that's just the way it is.
That's our moan for the morning.
Yeah, I think we were both a bit tired yesterday with the heat, because it was really warm yesterday.
And they forecast it to be really warm today, in the 90s today, so...
If any of these scouts do watch this video, I want to just point one thing out to one of the young lads. He laid in the tent next to us last night, and he told his friend there was a 50% chance of rain between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. this morning. And on cue at 6 a.m. it rained. So there's probably a job in there somewhere for him. So anyway, we're going to crack on. We might have a nap in a minute. So there you go, guys. The bird is showing off. You can't quite see him in my caption, but he is.
Rattlesnake.
The last thing you guys need to be doing is fighting.
Yeah.
So there you go, timber rattlesnake. His toes up in the air. He is absolutely amazing.
Yep. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
To be honest, he actually looks bigger on the video than he is in real life. But I'd say he's over a metre in length. He's nearly 4 foot. Sorry, I've lost him.
Yeah. Just take it. No.
So there he goes. His tail in the air. Hiya, it's 5:25 Saturday evening, and this is what we're faced with at the minute. So I'll have a walk through. You right? So I'm going up there. Sort of thing you want to be doing Saturday evening. We've just had a little rain shower, but it's changed again. But I think it's going to be worth it. Let's just have a look. So there's what happens if you fall. There's a little den here.
That's nice.
There's our white blazers.
What's the bloody top? Look at that.
Oh, I'm going to have this little one. Across here. Give the viewers some excitement. So let's have a look where we are up here. This is where it's taken us. I mean, there's our blaze. So let's have a look at this, shall we? Give me 1 second. Beautiful.
Where did you go?
I got up onto that one there to your right, and then up onto that big one. Yeah. The difference is, you see, I'm an athlete. Right. Alison is making her own route up.
What was that, darling?
Go on, you're doing amazing.
Oh no.
Do you know something? This is a fact. If you get to Coutardin, you will be the only woman in Barton Seagrave that has ever walked the Appalachian Trail.
Oh, we don't know that, do we?
Well, I'm pretty sure, because I think
What are we going there for? Can't we go down this little lower bit?
there's only 17 people live in Barton Seagrave.
Yeah, let's just go.
Alright,
I don't like
we're
it.
going to have to go now because Mardy Pants has got one of the moods on. Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful, the view.
Yeah, it's great. Now we've seen the view.
I'll speak to you later.
So we've made it to the shelter a lot later than we planned, but then we've had a mountain of rocks and big boulders, and I was a bit scared, as you'll probably see from the previous video, that I didn't really like it. But we've set up camp over there, and we're being a bit quiet because we found a nice little spot. The shelter's behind us, down there. No camp spots down there. Yeah, it's hopefully we'll have a better night's sleep tonight. We've just had a hot chocolate, haven't we? And some cookies.
We have.
The sun's just setting. You can't really see, but it's setting.
Beautiful, it's bright red.
Yeah, through them trees, and we're the only ones here. So, I didn't like the snake. I didn't like the rocks.
The snake was amazing, absolutely.
Well, I saw it, and then I went back to where we were sitting eating our lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, a pretty eventful day considering we're both so tired. So hopefully a good night's sleep tonight, and we've got probably the same again tomorrow.
Yeah, it's 17.5 miles tomorrow.
With rocks and snakes, but
Do you know what?
we had a little shower, didn't we, earlier on? But
Yeah. We could see it coming, couldn't we?
yeah,
We got into a clearing where there was a power line, and one side, I think east, they looked like two different parts of the world, didn't they?
yeah.
One was beautiful blue sky, and then from the west coming over. Let's have a look where we're going tomorrow. We are going, believe it or not, to a campsite.
Oh, just remind me, the shelter that we saw the snake was called
That's the third time.
Allentown,
Yeah.
which is quite a coincidence because it's one of Billy Joel's songs, which is one of Simon's favourites.
Yeah. Well, we are in Pennsylvania.
I know.
Oh, that's right then. He's not singing about the shelter though.
No, I know.
All right.
No. But
And
you'll
we're
always
living here in Allentown,
you'll
and
always,
they're pulling all the shelters down.
you'll always remember the shelter at Allentown for seeing the rattlesnake.
Yeah, I will. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So a campsite tomorrow.
It's been a
for a
campsite
change.
every night for I don't know how long now.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time we stayed at a shelter. Oh, cheers! I've got
There
a
you
bug.
go. Little bug in your hair.
No, no, oh, don't, my hair.
I'm not bothered about it being in your hair. I'm bothered about you bringing it into the tent.
Well, that's why I wear a cap. I've just taken my cap off so you can't see my hair.
So it's been a long day today.
Yeah.
We've actually found out this afternoon what Pennsylvania really is all about, and it really is. It's been I've absolutely loved being in this state. Regardless of what everybody tells us, it breaks the day up walking under tree line and monotony of root and soil. Yes, feet hurt, but anybody who lives here loved your state. I really have. Can't say the same about Virginia.
So,
Just kidding.
so
Just too long.
we'll
Too many mountains. When it's supposed to be flat.
anything else?
The AT myth. Wait till you get to Virginia, it's flat.
Anyway,
No, absolutely. It feels a little bit warm tonight. But
I feel so greasy.
yeah. Are you talking to the people or are you looking at yourself?
I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Yeah, no. Can you imagine what they say?
Oh, don't. Anyway,
I was thinking actually this morning about all this grey hair on my chin. And I don't know, I said to you this morning if it's whiskers or if it's the cobwebs I walk through every morning. They're just relentless walking in the morning with cobwebs early, when it's early. But I think they are grey whiskers.
I've probably got some as well.
Yeah, but yours aren't grey yet. Time to go because there's mosquitoes
So yeah,
about.
we're going to bed and we're going to sleep, and
Yeah.
we shall see you in the morning.
We will.
Then,
Morning.
day 104.
Yeah.
Just behind us, I'm on a nice flat rock at the moment. Steady, but just behind us, we've just climbed
That's what we've just come
down
across.
there.
So, yeah,
Sun's out.
it is. Pennsylvania's proving pretty tough now.
We've been on the road since for an hour and a half.
Hour and a half already, it's 8:20. It's June the 11th,
Yes, June
and
the 11th.
it's a special day in Nottingham, isn't it, Mum?
Happy
I'm
birthday.
sorry I've not rung you today because I'm stuck in this rockery. But we'll be in town tomorrow. You probably spoke to me before you see the video. But happy birthday,
Happy birthday, June.
and I hope you have a lovely day.
Yeah,
And we'll celebrate it when we get back.
yeah.
But yeah, try and show you behind me. All you can see are rocks everywhere.
And just through there's a little white blaze painted on the rock. Don't know if you
Yeah,
can
you might
see.
just see it through there. And that's literally what we have to follow. And you look at the size of some of these rocks and they move. You would
Yeah.
think, my dad will tell you, being in the building trade all his life, some of these pieces would weigh nearly a ton. And you know what? You stand on the edge and they wobble like they're a piece of plastic. They're balanced, but it obviously makes you jump at first. When I'm used to seeing things like this not move, and you tread on one and it wobbles, it does
Bits
make
of
you jump. But I think,
But I'm 50 this year, so I've got entitled to be scared.
well, with her today and tomorrow, well, today we're going to Wing Gap tomorrow, but between here now and Delaware Water Gap
It's tough.
is some real big rocks. But then it's Jersey, and we'll be gone. So we'll be into another northern state,
Yeah.
and
Get these ones out of the way.
get this out of the way. But glorious day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice day for your birthday, Mum.
Yeah.
Speak to you soon. Hey, it's 11 o'clock, and that in front of you is what's standing for us in 90 degrees before lunch today. So I've zoomed in a little bit, I'll just bring it back. So Alison, can much more take your breath away? We've come down off this hill, really rocky, signs here telling you where we've been, where we're going to. Down here is some trail magic, guys. There's stuff there, AT through hiker, trail magic courtesy of True Grit and Captain. And inside are Snickers, Cokes,
Pop-Tarts.
just lift it up, let's have a look. All in a freezer box, chocolates, everything, water. Now, I kid you not, right? There's another box. Can you take the rock off the other box? Trail magic for Simon and Alison. Now, honestly, there's even a little letter in there. Now, this is a little bit embarrassing because this has actually been videoed live even, should I say. And you know what? So many people will have probably come down here before us.
Dear Simon, it's going to make me well up a bit. Dear Simon and Alison, Terry and I have been following your Appalachian journey on YouTube. It's been really fun to watch your videos and share on your hike. As a retired Navy captain with 27 years of Navy service and my wife a 4-year veteran of the Navy and an additional 26 years in federal service, supporting the Navy, we appreciate your support of the armed services. In the cooler, please find some trail magic to add to your 80 adventure. I grew up in the area and Tasty Cake was one of the local baked desserts treat producers, so we've included some Tasty Cake chocolate filled cakes, some Tandy Takes yellow cake covered in peanut butter and chocolate, and some French apple pie. We've also included some Snickers bars, my favourite, among some other things. Please enjoy, and we hope it sustains you for the hike up the rocks out of the Lehigh Gap after you cross the bridge over the Lehigh River. We've made that hike, but not with 40-pound packs. We look forward to your future videos and can't wait to see you both on Katahdin. Best wishes for a safe and fun-filled remaining part of your journey. Neil and Terry, trail names The Captain and trail name True Grit.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And you know what? You know, Alison, that box is untouched.
No.
And they'll have been through hikers through here this morning in this heat. And it just shows you, doesn't it? Nobody even sneaked a soda out of that box. Guys, thank you so much. When we've finished, what we leave, we will put into your other hiker box. Otherwise, knowing everybody on this trail, it will be left there all day. And whatever we can't drink or eat, we will leave for the other guys when they come down. And once again,
Thank you.
thank you so much. So after that amazing trail magic, my watch, I don't know if you can see that, says 94.6 Fahrenheit. This is the terrain. Now my phone's in focus. I'm stood vertical. There's Alison walking up it. Do you know what? You're right. Just does not give it the same angle. It is so... Our packs weigh a ton. And climbing up here in this heat... Whew. No. Yeah, I mean, I took my hat off. Hiya, it's 7:30 and it's been a really tough day today.
Yeah.
17.5 miles down over the Lehigh Gap, over the bridge, and that brutal climb. My feet absolutely kill me.
That was horrible.
Yeah, what are you eating?
Thank you. So scrimmy. Oh, amazing.
To the captain.
Yeah, and True Grit.
And True Grit.
And apple pie.
And our apple pie, yeah. Absolutely sensational today. A real pick-me-up. Although I wish somebody would have picked us up and took us over the mountain.
But we did manage to carry what you left us.
We certainly did, yeah. We did share a little bit because two young guys came down behind us, a guy and a girl. And
we carried the water.
Yeah, we carried everything. No, I gave them a bottle of water
Oh,
each.
right, okay, yeah. It was amazing.
It was
day.
absolutely amazing. And then coming down the other side towards the road.
Yeah,
I can't remember which road it is. It's the road where you go to. Give me 1 second. We came down off the gap, and it was the road, Little Gap Road.
There was 8 gallons of
minimum,
water,
and
jugs of water. So
yeah, absolutely, that was the best thing anybody could leave there for a hiker today, wasn't
well,
it?
for hikers today, because the water is,
Yeah,
wasn't
it was amazing.
Or it's 0.6 off the trail, so we filled a bit more water as well. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit of emotional day today.
Yeah.
Mum's birthday.
Yeah.
Said happy birthday on the rocks.
Yeah, it's not going to be tomorrow now because we're not going to make it in time. So we're going to get to Delaware Gap on Tuesday.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I'll phone you on Tuesday, Mum. Although you'll have heard from me before the video. But I hope you had a nice day.
Yeah. Very hot. 104.
On my watch, I would have said in the 90s. I don't think it was quite that hot. Although it felt, my feet felt it. My feet felt. Oh dear. My heels are so sore.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to.
Something else I'm going to say.
Hopefully, I don't know. We've got 2 more days of rocks.
And then we're nearly out of Pennsylvania. But you know what? Day 104 today. And everybody on this trail, from Georgia to Pennsylvania, or I should say from Georgia to Maryland, have been immense. The hospitality, picking you up, trail magic. But Pennsylvania, just take a bow. I'm not being, since we got to Pennsylvania, the help that we've received has been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's to take nothing away from any of the other states. But seriously, we was talking today and we cannot see any state from here. The south was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah. And I could tell you a little secret, because in the south they tell you the further north you get, the hospitality gets less. Well, Pennsylvania, you've been amazing. We're not done yet, but everybody here, just thank you so much.
We're a bit gribby. We're bitten to
bites everywhere. Now, sweetheart, can I give you this phone a minute? Because my cake is falling to pieces.
Yes. You enjoy that. But we're in a little camp spot. There's our tent over there. We haven't lit a fire because our tent's a bit close to it tonight. But this is all around us. All the trees up here. Oh, excuse the top of my greasy hair because it needs washing, which hence the reason why I wear a cap all the time. Sun's setting just behind Simon there. We've got Simon's got a coffee and I've got a blackberry flavoured tea today. We had noodles. Simon had Oriental noodles. But yeah, I'm so glad today's over with because it was difficult.
It was, yeah, it was really tough. It's been tough. It's been tough since
it has been tough,
5
Yeah.
miles outside of Duncannon, it started to change. I've loved the state. So many people criticise it for its rock. I think tomorrow night I will be nearly ready to stop walking on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've absolutely... It was one of the states I dreaded, to be honest, when we came over from England. People have spoke about it, but I've got to say, my favourite part of the trail so far has been the Shenandoah National Park, because it's easy, but it was beautiful now. But I've loved Pennsylvania. Absolutely loved your state. I really have.
So, we're going to bed.
Yeah, in a minute we are.
In a minute. At least we've got time reasonably now to cool down before we get hot and sticky in the tent. Sit outside for another hour, I think.
Yeah.
Cool our bodies down.
I'm debating whether even to put the fly on tonight, to be quite honest with you. What we've got to lose?
Well, it rains and then we have to get out of the tent.
We'll have to do papers, rock, scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, we shall say good night
Good night, see you tomorrow.
and we'll see you in the morning.
Morning.
Day 105.
105. Wow.
Hiking.
Yeah. to put it kindly. Yep. 100 times. It really has been. Yeah. This part of Pennsylvania now, since we hit Duncannon, it's been extremely rocky all day. I don't mean we're walking. There's virtually no clear patches. I mean, I could show you. I've got the camera the wrong way now, but right at our feet already. Didn't sleep well. A lovely camp spot last night. Didn't sleep well. It was so hot, sticky. We were going into Wind Gap today, weren't we?
We were, but we're not now.
There's no room at the inns.
No room. Four places, no
Yeah.
rooms.
So we're going to
So
hike
we'll
on.
carry on to Delaware Gap.
Yeah, we're
where
going
we
to
can have a shower tomorrow.
we're going to hike on just under 17 today,
Yeah.
and then it leaves us about just over 9 in the morning, and then we're going to get down to. We spoke to seemed a pleasant lady called Tracy last night. I think I don't know what the place is like, the Pocono Inn. It's in Delaware Water Gap. But sometimes beggars can't be choosers, can they?
No.
We need to wash.
So another hot
wash
day
our clothes.
today.
Yes, it's going to be another hot day by the looks of it. And
Good day yesterday
amazing day. Absolutely, yeah, amazing
though.
day.
Yeah, very emotional, but thank you for everybody who's supporting us.
Yeah, and following us all the
Following
time.
us all the time.
It's just, don't know what to say, do you?
No.
But it just seems everywhere we go, people are just so willing to help, without anything in return, aren't they? So, you're a little bit upset again. Okay. All right, guys, my battery's a bit low today, so it's got to make the whole day. So we're going to crack on, and we're going to have a book count today, because I think I ate about 37 yesterday, and I think Alison ate 39. Hiya, it's lunchtime, well 12:30, and it's absolutely roasted. We've just come down to Wind Gap, the road junction. So anybody that's thinking of hiking the AT, as you come down to the bottom you come to a bridge, and on your left about 500 yards there is the Gateway Motel. So we looked for a room last night on Google and it had 2 reviews, 1 star. So we came down today, short of water as you are in these hills, with the water supplies, hoping to get some water.
Sorry.
And as we pulled up, it's a building site, and the construction guy in charge, we told him what we were doing, not a problem. Took us out the back, filled both our canisters up with the hose, and also gave us 2 drinking bottles each of water. The motel is being fully renovated. New flooring was going in, new floorboards, all the dry lining, new bathroom suites. So this time next year,
Probably in a couple, I don't know, a couple
no,
of months.
no. It's not going to be, no, because nobody will be coming from Georgia, will they, in a couple of months? Looking at the state of the room and doing it for a living, it's going to be late winter. Forget the reviews, because if you see 2 reviews at 1 star, I can assure you next year it will not look like a 1-star place. It's just showing us around, and we're just talking about the work. So bear that in mind. It may be in the new AWOL guide, but if it's not, when you look at the wing gap, it's up in the top left-hand corner, and it doesn't get a mention. So we've walked up there today. It's just something to bear in mind. The Gateway Motel is going to be brand new. Hiya, it's 9 PM, and Kirkridge Shelter is where we're made today. It's 19.7 miles we've walked today through almost the last part of PA. The toughest terrain. Oh dear, our feet. Everybody said the same. We're here tonight with Kentucky Straight, a guy called High Noon who we've only just met tonight, and a young guy called Jugs who's been walking the last few days. And everybody said the same, real tough. The one side is that all these guys have seen bears today, except Alison and myself. And I've got to say, by the way, Alison is in there somewhere in the dark. Your bear bell is obviously working.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. So in the morning, we've got a 6.7 mile walk down into Delaware Water Gap, where we're going to take a Robert De Niro and spend the day washing our clothes, washing ourselves. Little bit of stuff I need actually from the outfitters tomorrow. We're going to have a mozzie net each because they've been everywhere today. I've had bugs in my eyes. I need some thinner socks, although I've got some at my cousin's, but it's going to be too long for him to get them to me. And we need some more repellent. Yep, and the last of our British trekking poles gave way today. So at 1,267 miles, 87 miles, you know, with the train we've had, they've done pretty well. So Alison's onto her new pair now, and it saves me carrying them. So there's some of the guys coming back. I don't know if you can see them, but it's not quite as dark as it seems. Anyway, we'll speak to you guys tomorrow, up early, and get into town. Morning. It's Tuesday. Is it day 106?
Day 106.
Day 106. It's 9 minutes past 6 in the morning. We're up at 5:15. Well, I was awoken by the person next to me at 5:15. And we stayed in the shelter with 3 other guys last night who'd all had encounters with, by the sounds of it, the same bear yesterday. And so it obviously goes to prove Alison's bear bell works, because we never saw him. And wow, it was so hot in the shelter last night. There was not many camp spots. I'm being buzzed alive already at 6 AM with mosquitoes. The guys had quite a bit of trouble sleeping with bites. So, in good old-fashioned dirty 80 style, I actually never washed my legs or my arms because I'd still had the day's DEET on. And I thought if I do, I'll wake up today and I'll be absolutely bitten alive. So I've no itchy parts at the moment on my legs or my arms, so it sounds as though it worked. But even now they're buzzing, aren't they? Can you hear them? Yeah. So it's going to be 2 mosquito nets today, because yesterday, oh wow, it's just unbelievable. Anyway, we've got a 6.7 mile walk into Delaware Water Gap, and that's us for the day. Showered, all the clothes washed, showered, food, showered again. It's just amazing that 4 consecutive hot days, how disgustingly dirty you feel. Well, not feel, you actually are. But that's it, guys. When we leave tomorrow, that'll be Pennsylvania done and dusted, and off through a short sprint into New Jersey. And came off, what was it? I can't remember the rock system called last night. Pardon? Wolf Rocks. And wow, the terrain sort of changed instantly. So Let's say the 6 miles that we're walking now seems okay. But I'll tell you one thing, the old southbounders come out of Jersey and see this is Pennsylvania where we're walking now. They were thinking it's a breeze for at least about 8 miles. Then encounter what we've just encountered for the last 4 to 5 days of sheer. I don't know if it's just
turning.
Is it willpower?
Twisting and turning on your feet. My feet are so sore. And
It's
it's not
t-
blisters. It's just the way they've just.
Yeah, I mean we said yesterday, didn't we? If there were another 100 miles to go of Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
I don't know what we'd do on that terrain. Because my feet, heels are blistered, everything.
Your heels are blistered, but my feet are just sore.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and get into town.
Yeah. So it's the end of the day. This is our view from our balcony. Not a lot to see, just the car park, unfortunately. I'm sure those mountains up there we've got to climb in the morning. The motel itself is under construction. But the room itself is not too bad. We've had quite a good day. We got into Delaware, Water Gap at 9 o'clock this morning. So we made really good time. We're up at 5:30, 5:45 time. We've done all our laundry, bit of resupply, bit poor on the resupply because there's no real major shops. So unfortunately we have to spend and pay the garage prices. But we're just relaxing now, and we've had a nice afternoon, just sitting, chilling, and it's not going to be long before we go to bed. It's been a long day, it's very hot, but we'll speak to you in the morning when we're back on the trail. Sorry, not much to see, but this is our view anyway.